So hello, welcome back to X-Plane 11. We are today flying an evening flight from Brazda, where we are in Macedonia, I believe. And we're going to head to Skopje here. Let's just get the Lima Whiskey Sierra Kilo. And it's nighttime. Unfortunately, we've still got this really ugly situation with the color banding, but at least the landing light works now in X-Plane 11. So let's get ourselves set up then. Just checking that that's up, fuel pump off, flaps are up, and mixture is full lean. Turn the master battery on. Avionics on. Transponders on, and we'll set it to default of 1200. There we go, get that on. Right, we'll turn our beacon on, and we will put the mixture to full.
November,
Rich.
01 X-ray, Papa.
Clear the prop.
Flight level 3,
No one out there.
Up to flight level
Magnetos to start.
0, November 01.
Forgot to put the fuel pump on, but we didn't need it then. Alternator on. And now we start turning some lights on. We'll put our nav lights on, put our taxi light on. Nighttime, we'll put the strobe on, put the pitot heat on, and we'll put the landing light on. Also, yay, we can see out the front. Excellent. Okay, we're ready to taxi now, so we can turn the brake off. I'm just going to quickly check which way the runway goes. It's a dirt strip we're taking off on, so I can't actually see the runway. I've either got to turn left or right. I think I'm smack bang in the middle of the strip currently. Yep, so we're going to make a left turn. Actually, let's make a right turn, because that'll put us on the heading we need to go to get into Skopje. And as soon as we're airborne, then I'm going to actually submit a flight plan. Put in 1 notch of flat, because we've got a short takeoff. And once we're airborne, we will put in 1 notch of flat. Once we're airborne, we'll call up Skopje, and we'll try and get permission via a... No, I can't go that way because there's those transmission towers. That's right. It's a power line. I have to take off in this direction. Unfortunately, there's that horrendous color banding, which is a real shame. Kind of spoils the night environment. Okay, let's get airborne. Just kind of check that it's pretty hard to see which way the runway goes actually, but just have to guess that it goes in this direction. Okay, airspeed is alive, and we'll get that. There we go. We're just moving off to the left now. Bringing the nose up, there we go. Okay, flaps up. Maintain this left-hand turn, and we'll submit the flight plan very shortly. Okay, so flaps are up. Taxi light can come off. Landing light can come off. And the fuel pump is off. Well, that's a weird kind of graphic glitch over there. Yeah, so they've still got a lot of work to do on the nighttime environment. Okay, so airfield code is Lima Whiskey Sierra Kilo. Lima Whiskey Sierra Kilo, and we'll head over at 4,000. Increase clearance. Trim out the airplane. I'm going to head in this direction to the east. Coming left. Oh, come on. I'm waiting for the AI to clear the radio. They're just constantly talking. Okay. Cleared IFR to Lima Whiskey Sierra Kilo as 4000. Squawk 4072. Squawking 4072. Read back the transmission. Okay, climbed to 4,000, we're at 3,200 already. I'm going to hit 090. Fly 170, Victus for visual approach 1 by 3, full climb and maintain 4,000. Okay, we're going to turn it on to 170. Just request the altimeter as well. Turning now on to 170. Altimeter 3056. Wow, that's different from usual. 305. About there. Okay. Climbing up on 170. Do a read back. Okay, we're just off course. Yes, it's all go here. Okay. Turning left now onto 170. We're almost at 3,500 feet, so we'll be able to throttle back soon. We can have a look outside. So the sun's setting over there, that's why we've got this horrendous colour banding. It's really, really ugly. And we've got similar colour banding here, which I presume is the moon. Okay, 170 rolling out, climbing up now to 3,700, a few more thousand feet and then we'll be levelling off. Oh, sorry, a few more 100 feet. So it's going to be a short flight today. We're basically just getting airborne, skipping across Skopje, and then we'll be landing. Okay, we can level off now. Don't want it to descend any lower than we currently are because we do have some hills coming up underneath. Just maintain this altitude here. Jolly good. Tootling along. Check the map, see where it's putting us. So we're flying on a southern course now, so it looks like we'll be landing from the south at Skopje. Descend, yeah. I had to just watch the height on this. Climbed. It gives you a 200 feet leeway over the altitude that you're supposed to be at. This color banding, it just ruins the night environment still. It's so disappointing. Really, guys, you've got to fix this. It's got to be a priority for this, for the development. I'm just going to use the engine to descend. Ground controller getting shitty at me. Flying 200 feet too high. Fly heading 160 to 10, descend to maintain 3000. Okay. I'm just going to use the engine to descend. We'll come left onto 160. There are hills ahead of me. I'm a bit concerned, as I often am with the controlling in X-Plane 11. Have to turn us left soon because these hills here are just too high. For this altitude, there's no way. Oh, frame rate. I want to turn the landing light on because I'm worried we're getting close to these hills. Yeah, they're going to kill us here. It's another thing they really need to sort out with X-Plane is the ground control. Air traffic control just puts you way too close to mountains. It's far too many times I've had to adjust my heading and my altitude because they're going to kill me. I'm going to come left here and we're going to stay in this valley. I think that's supposed to be the moon up there. I'm coming left again. I want to get inside this hill. Don't like the way the sky's changing there between black and blue, see? Very ugly. See if it's descend and maintain 3000. Yeah, I'm trying, mate. I've got a hill right in front of me. Let's just disable the SkyMax Pro. Doesn't make it any better, does it? No, it makes it worse. We'll re-enable it. I mean, SkyMax Pro helps a little bit, but okay, we're about to collide with this hill, so I'm going to go up here. It's going to put me back on 4,000. Sorry, ground, I cannot descend below 3,000. It's just not possible. I've got to get out from these hills. And then I'm going to turn right, and then we'll be back on. Okay. Now I can think about descending again. I really do want the night environment to work in X-Plane 11 because I think it's so important to be able to fly at night in proper IFR conditions. But at the moment, they really aren't making much progress overcoming this problem with all the colours and getting the air traffic control instructions to work so that they don't fly you into hillsides. Almost every single time I've used ATC, they have directed me on a dangerous course. Okay. Yeah, down to 3,000. Alright, alright. Let's see if it starts descending now. It may be the airfield over there. Yeah, it is. It's the airfield. Descend to maintain 3,000. Oh wow, a bit of wind here. Just not descending. And I've got another hill coming up right in front of me here too. Still above 4,000 feet. I think we're just about to come over this ridge. I'm really not happy at all with the where they're putting us here. Certainly don't think we'll be flying IFR again for quite some time. I've got to fix this before the beta goes live, because there's no way you could release this in this condition as a finished product, because it's certainly not a finished product at the moment. The daytime environment is spectacular. Nighttime still needs a lot of work, unfortunately. Okay, 3,600 now, slowly working our way down. Should be getting a left turn shortly. Hopefully soon, because I've got another ridge coming up in front of me here. Rapidly. I'm going to have to climb over it, I think. Sorry, traffic control, but I've got terrain. And it's quite windy too. Okay, now we can start descending again, I think. Drop back to 1700 RPM and we start sinking. Excellent. Must be about to turn in on the finals now, surely. Come on. $3,400. Got more terrain coming up here too. $3,300. Just about on the approach radial. I'm going to have to turn left myself because there's just too much terrain up ahead. I'm only just 500 feet above this hillside here. Turning in on finals. Okay, airfield's off in the distance. There she is up there. Got 4 reds, so I'm too low. They put me down this low. In fact, I'm way, way, way below glide slope. Okay, start our pre-landing checks, landing lights on, turn the fuel pump on. Nav lights and strobe are on, heaters on, taxi lights off, flaps are fully up, climb and maintain 3000. Just check that we're on 305 here, we're not quite on 305. .0, 5.6, oh, we're well above where we need to be, according to what the QNH was that I was given. So I don't know what these guys are on about. Let's request the altimeter. Oh, it's 2992 now, that's why it's changed. Right, set the altimeter, 2992. Need to go down. 2992. Come on, down we go, down we go. Ah! Right. Oh shit, flown off course in the process of doing that. Right. That's why we're so low. Because they gave me the QNH and I didn't update it for some reason. And now I'm too low. But that's okay. Let's just check the field. We've got 2 whites and 2 reds. Yep, so we're on a good slope. Could go in like this. Okay, right, now we're lining up again. I think we're too high now. Yep. To be honest, I don't know why I bother with the traffic control. Got a crosswind coming from the right, I think. Yep, pretty sure we got a crosswind from the right. No. I refuse. I'm sorry, but I flat out refuse. I'm actually just going to cancel my... I'm going to cancel the IFR flight plan. Waste of time. Right, let's go in visually here. Finals for Skopje. We're a bit too high. Yeah, we're still too high. Okay, now we're almost on slope. Bring the nose up. Yep, 2 reds and 2 whites. Bring the nose up. We'll get below 80 so we can drop the first notch of flat. Okay, we're below 80 now. So, get our first notch of flap in. Second notch of flat. Now the speed's tumbling down. Final flap. And the power on. A bit high. Still got this crosswind from the right. So I'm pointing about 20 degrees off the threshold. It looks like we've got an aircraft waiting to get airborne down there. Yes, we do. So I may have to abort this approach. Is he rolling away? Yeah, he's getting airborne. We're going to be in his wake as we land. Going to be right in his wake turbulence. And I'm a light aircraft too, so I run the risk of being flipped over here. This is going to be fun. I think there's supposed to be 3 minutes between him and me. Ooh, it's getting bumpy. Oh, wow. Look at those green lights there. Okay, it's just a taxiway. Crosswind. He's airborne and away. Okay, here we go. Coming up to the threshold in a moment. And throttling back. How's my airspeed? Airspeed's good. Big crosswind. Okay. Hello, mate. Airplane's really kicking around to the right here. Is that a taxiway? I can't see squiddly. I need a taxiway. We should have a taxiway coming up here on the right. I'm going to move over to the right hand side here. Right, let's get the flaps up. And we'll try and turn the taxi lights on if we can without flipping the airplane over. There we go, got them on. I'm looking for some blue lights coming up. That looks like an exit. Oh, did I just miss an exit? I think I may have. That's if I could see. Okay, I've got some green lights moving off to the right coming up. Yep, looks like a taxi exit.
Heading 340.
Heading 340, November 04 X-ray, Papa.
Right, we're off the runway. Okay, welcome to Skopje, Europe's most polluted city. Air pollution, that is. Right, where's general aviation? This looks like general aviation here. Should we push on to one of the gates?
November 05 X-ray, Papa. Fly heading 100.
Heading 100.
Here we go.
05 X-ray,
Just taxi in here. We'll park here at the GA section. Alright, and we'll shut it down here. Jolly good. Landing light off, taxi light off, navigation lights off, strobe off, photo heat can now come off, beacon off,
Heading 06.
fuel pump can now come off, turn the transponder off.
X-ray, Papa.
Avionics, thank you very much. Master battery. No, we need the master battery back on actually. Turn the torch on. We will lean the mixture. Everything there's off. Avionics are off. Now we'll turn the alternator off. And the battery. Well, let's take a look at that final approach and landing then. So we can watch it from about here as we come up over the motorway. What's the best view? From that side or this side? Probably this side. Let's play. We'll adjust the camera as we go, I think. Coming over the highway. Wobbling around quite a lot. Yeah, we'll go from this side here. Coming in over the threshold. It's a bit difficult to see. And quite bumpy. That was the rear wheels came down first, and the nose wheel was much slower at dropping down. And then we taxi along here. That was the landing.